The whine of a mosquito is a familiar sound on warm summer nights, but this seemingly insignificant insect carries a deadly secret. Mosquitoes are responsible for more human deaths than any other animal on Earth. Their bites transmit a host of dangerous diseases, causing millions of illnesses and fatalities every year. Malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, West Nile virus, these are just a few of the threats posed by these tiny assassins. While we may swat them away as a nuisance, it's crucial to remember the very real danger they present. Understanding mosquitoes, their habits, and the diseases they carry is the first step in protecting ourselves and our communities. Of all the diseases spread by mosquitoes, malaria remains the deadliest, claiming countless lives each year. This parasitic disease is responsible for over 400,000 deaths annually, a staggering number that highlights the severity of the issue. With the majority of victims being young children in sub-Saharan Africa, the impact on families and communities is devastating. The symptoms of malaria, including fever, chills, and flu-like illness, can be severe and debilitating. If left untreated, these symptoms can escalate, leading to fatal outcomes. The malaria parasite, Plasmodium, is transmitted through the bite of infected Anopheles mosquitoes, making prevention challenging. These mosquitoes thrive in warm, humid climates which are ideal for their breeding and survival. This makes tropical regions particularly vulnerable to malaria transmission, affecting millions of people. Despite decades of research and control efforts, the fight against malaria is far from over. Malaria continues to plague many parts of the world, causing widespread suffering and economic burden. This ongoing crisis highlights the urgent need for continued investment in prevention, treatment, and eradication strategies. Victim: I remember the first time I felt the fever. It was sudden and intense. It was like nothing I had ever experienced before, a relentless assault on my body. The chills, the exhaustion, it was overwhelming, leaving me weak and helpless. And knowing that it all came from a single mosquito bite was terrifying, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. While malaria remains a persistent threat, other mosquito-borne diseases continue to emerge and spread globally. These diseases are not confined to one region but are becoming a worldwide concern, affecting millions of people each year. Zika virus, first identified in Uganda in 1947, gained international attention in 2015 when an outbreak in Brazil was linked to severe birth defects. This outbreak highlighted the virus's potential to cause widespread health crises. The virus, primarily transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes, can cause fever, rash, joint pain, and in pregnant women microcephaly in their babies. The impact on newborns can be devastating, leading to lifelong health challenges. West Nile virus, another mosquito-borne illness, has also seen a resurgence in recent years. This resurgence has raised alarms among health officials and researchers. First identified in Uganda in 1937, the virus has spread to various parts of the world, including North America, Europe, and the Middle East. Its ability to adapt and spread across continents makes it a significant public health threat. While most people infected with West Nile virus experience mild symptoms or no symptoms at all, the virus can cause severe neurological complications in some cases. These complications can include encephalitis and meningitis, which can be life-threatening and require immediate medical attention. To effectively combat mosquitoes and the diseases they carry, it's crucial to understand their life cycle and breeding habits. Mosquitoes undergo a fascinating transformation, starting their lives as eggs laid in water. These eggs hatch into larvae, commonly known as wigglers, which live in the water and feed on organic matter. These larvae are voracious feeders, consuming algae, bacteria, and other microorganisms. The larvae then develop into pupae, a resting stage during which they undergo metamorphosis. This stage is crucial as the mosquito transforms internally, finally emerging as adult mosquitoes, ready to mate and continue the cycle. This entire process, from egg to adult, can take as little as a week, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Some species thrive in warm, stagnant water, while others prefer cooler, flowing streams. Understanding this life cycle is key to controlling mosquito populations and reducing the spread of diseases they carry. By breaking the cycle at any stage, whether by removing standing water or using larvicides, we can significantly reduce the number of mosquitoes and the risk they pose to our health. Effective mosquito control requires a combination of methods including public education, environmental management, and the use of biological and chemical controls. Section 5. Seeking a blood meal, how mosquitoes find us.
Only female mosquitoes bite, as they require a blood meal to develop their eggs. But how do these tiny insects locate their human targets with such precision? Mosquitoes are highly sensitive to various cues that signal the presence of a potential host. These cues include carbon dioxide, which we exhale with every breath, body heat, and certain body odors. Some mosquito species are also attracted to dark clothing, making it essential to choose lighter-colored garments when venturing outdoors in mosquito-prone areas. Once a mosquito gets close, it uses its highly specialized mouthparts to pierce the skin and locate a blood vessel.
Section 6. The bite, what happens when a mosquito feasts.
When a mosquito bites, it injects saliva into the skin to prevent blood clotting. This saliva contains proteins that trigger an immune response in our bodies, resulting in the characteristic itchy bump we associate with mosquito bites. However, the true danger lies not in the bite itself, but in the potential for disease transmission. If a mosquito has previously fed on an infected person or animal, it can carry viruses or parasites in its saliva. When it bites a new host, these pathogens can enter the bloodstream, potentially leading to infection.
Section 7. Protecting ourselves, strategies for prevention.
Given the serious health risks associated with mosquito bites, it's essential to take proactive steps to protect ourselves and our families. Wearing long sleeves and pants when outdoors, particularly during dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are most active, can significantly reduce the risk of bites. Using insect repellent containing DEET, picaridin, or oil of lemon eucalyptus can also provide effective protection. Creating a mosquito-free zone around your home by eliminating standing water in gutters, flower pots, and other containers can significantly reduce mosquito breeding grounds.
Section 8. Fighting back. Mosquito control measures. In addition to individual protective measures, communities and public health agencies play a crucial role in controlling mosquito populations and preventing the spread of mosquito-borne diseases.
Mosquito control programs often employ a multi-pronged approach, including surveillance, larviciding, and adulticide applications. Surveillance involves monitoring mosquito populations and identifying areas of high mosquito activity. Larviciding targets mosquito larvae in their breeding sites, while adulticide applications aim to reduce the number of adult mosquitoes in the environment.
Section 9. The pros and cons of insecticides. Insecticides have been a cornerstone of mosquito control efforts for decades. These chemicals, when applied correctly, can effectively kill mosquitoes and reduce the risk of disease transmission.
However, the widespread use of insecticides has raised concerns about potential environmental and health impacts. Some insecticides can harm beneficial insects such as bees and butterflies, and may contaminate water sources. Additionally, there's growing concern about insecticide resistance, where mosquitoes develop the ability to survive exposure to these chemicals, rendering them ineffective.
Section 10. The future of mosquito control. Research and innovation. The challenges posed by mosquito-borne diseases and insecticide resistance underscore the urgent need for new and innovative mosquito control strategies.
Scientists around the world are exploring a range of promising approaches, including genetic modification, biological control, and the development of novel insecticides with reduced environmental impact. Genetic modification techniques aim to create mosquitoes that are resistant to disease transmission or that produce sterile offspring, thereby reducing mosquito populations.
Biological control methods involve introducing natural predators of mosquitoes, such as dragonflies or certain types of fish, into mosquito breeding sites.
Section 11. A call to action. Our shared responsibility. The fight against mosquitoes and the diseases they carry is a global challenge that requires a collective effort.
Governments, public health agencies, researchers, and individuals all have a role to play in reducing the burden of mosquito-borne illnesses. Investing in research and development of new and innovative mosquito control strategies is crucial for staying ahead of the evolving threat of insecticide resistance and emerging diseases.
By working together, we can create a world where these tiny insects no longer pose a deadly threat to human health.